I am live again. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone who is seeing this live. Every Monday at 8 o'clock Europe time, Prague time, I am live with a new topic. This time it's this topic chosen by someone who asked me to do this topic, and it is about changing yourself to change your life. And it is. Not only for entrepreneurs, it's for everyone who thinks they want and they need to change their results and their life they are not in the same way or the way they want the life to be, because many times we think that everything what's happened in our life is actually outside of us, but the reality is that everything what's happened in our life is the inside thing. If we change ourselves, we can change our life. It's starting with us and not outside of us. This is a very important topic because many times when I speak about change, and many times people ask me if people adults can change. The answer is yes, but not everyone is willing to change, because change take a lot of energy and take a time, and especially for adults. Because if you program yourself away, you need to deprogram yourself and reprogram it again. It will take many steps. I will speak about my story because if I don't tell you my story, you will not understand why this topic is very important for me and why we speak with many people around me about this topic. Because I was thinking that every time that something happened to me, that it's like outside of me, it was like this type of energy I had before. And what I decided in 2022 to go through a change. And it was a many events happen in my personal life, in my also work life, friendship life, in many like kind of areas in my life push me to change, because there are no other way than to change it. Because I was in this kind of cycle, repeating cycle again and again, and I am not getting from the life what I want, or I feel that I deserve. This is why I decided in 2022 to change myself and go through this transformation. Because the first step, what I want to share with you today, is to decide. Because if you are not happy what you have in your life or your results or anything, you need to change yourself. You need to decide is number one. And the decision, it seems like very easy, but some people don't see themselves they need to change. And even maybe after a while, when I now when I see many people, they are the same people, kind of people for years. I know them before. Maybe I don't meet these people for 5 years, 7 years. I met them again. I change, but the people are the same in mentality, in the ways of communication, in everything, and they are also having the same results. And I think this is very important to start with a decision. If you don't like what you have in your life, you need to decide first, yes, I am not happy what I have. First of all, you need to be grateful what you have. This is very important to say. But you can change any of your results if you decide, first of all, to change yourself. This is number one. This is what I did, and I go through a lot of transformation. I go through a lot of self, let's say, self talk and self analysis and all the stuff. I will tell you today what I did step by step, because it's very simple to say it, but it will take a lot of time. You need to be passionate about it. So first of all, decide, number one. Number two, you need to know it will take time, and it will take effort from you, and sometimes you are going back to your old self, and you need to be going back on the track. It will take you back, and then you go. You move forward a little bit, then it will take you back, because it's very hard to change your habits. It's very hard to change anything about your self belief, all this stuff. So number one is decide. Number two, believe it will take time, and be consistent about it, and don't give up even if it's like hard to do it. Number three is to analyze your situation. This is what I did. I analyze. my weakness. I analyze what I am good with. I analyze also my habits, my beliefs. This the analyze step is very important. First of all, decide. Second, you need to know it's right time. Third, you need to analyze your situation now. Now, what is this your situation? What is your weakness? What your strengths? What your habits? What your belief? It is number three. Number four is to start with these things, which is habits. You need to change your habits. I change a lot of things, and especially I'm very proud that I changed the first hour of my day. My first hour of my day was very chaotic. It was like normal people. I jump to my phone, I go and I start. But I changed my first habit, that I have my power hour for myself. I put myself first because I wasn't before. And this is like about the habit change is very important for me. Then you need to be open also for the change because you need to have this change about be open, for example, to lose people. There's something which was for me very hard. I'm telling you, I'm a person who don't want to lose people. I'm very open for people to have a long-term relationships, but I needed in this to be open to release some people who are not good for me mentally, who are not good for me as not as a human being. Every human being is good, but not good for me, and they are maybe toxic people who was like putting me in a situations that I cannot change. It was like let's say stopping me of becoming what I want. So this kind of people you need to be open to release. So I want to go back because I see some people are going on this life. So the thing is what I said, that first of all you need to decide. Second, you need and you need to be to do know that it will take time to change. It's not overnight. It took me myself 1.5 year. Number three, you need to be like analyzing the situation, analyzing your weakness, your strengths, your habits, your self-belief, and then you need to start to working on these things, working on habits, change your habits. For example, you don't exercise. Exercise is very important for your health, for mentally, physically exercise. If you don't, for example, take a breaks in your house. I say number number four is to be open to release relationships which are blocking you from your progress. Toxic relationships, any people who are not going like well with where you are going, because sometimes there are some people who are envyful and envy jealousy. They don't want you to go further, so they are blocking you. You need to be open to release them, and this is very hard. A hard part for me was uh, back to 2022, even this year actually. And these people, I trust them, everything, but sometimes we need to be open to lose people, and to be open to gain other people who are good for us in the situation where we are be. Then we can speak about surrounding instead of the toxic people. Number five, we need to be surrounding ourselves with positive people, with positivity. Anything which is negative, anything which is negative, which is impacting you negatively, you need to get rid of. I get rid of any news, negative news, any kind of I don't watch news. I'm a person, I don't want to watch news because I don't see any positivity in it. I surround myself with positive people, or at least people who we can each other, like empower each other. Okay, maybe I'm like less positive, they are more positive, but negativities they are not. I don't surround myself with negative people. I try to tell them to how to say help them from from outside. But today I was speaking with my friend about this, that if there are any negative people, you can try to change them or try to speak to them. But if they don't want to change, you need to forward your energy from them. And then you need to be also trying to working on your self-belief. There are sometimes we are not getting what we want in our life because we have limiting self-belief. We are not feeling ourselves worthy of something or deserving something. So we need to have changing this kind of self-talk or self-belief, and it will take time. It will take time. If you are for many years not believing in yourself, you cannot believe in one night. It will take time and it will take effort. And I can say here that you can actually create any identity you wanted. And I have a program which is called Succeed Otherwise, and I am focusing too much nowadays on something called mind shifting. And we work on the mind for 10-15 minutes, and after 15 minutes the person is is like a new person. Of course, it needs more than one session, but this is something focusing on a mind shifting. The mindset and mind shifting is different things. Mindset, you need to set the mind, and mind shift is working in few sessions. There are some specific question about it, but I want to tell you that in the mind shifting, we can change the self talk. We will change the self talk, and we will change the self belief in it. So this is what I use on myself for everything. What I'm talking about today are things I started in 2022, in the end of 2022 till today. I'm still working on myself. It's not like I will work and I stop working. We are like, we need to be in progress every day. But this is the steps. We need to work on the limiting self-belief and limiting and self-talk, negative self-talk all this side. And be open to be also deciding to take action. For example, be open to new information. Sometimes people are like going this way. I was like this. I was like, okay, this is my way. This is what I know, and I think I need to go through it. But I wasn't like able to be seeing something else. So I started to be open to listening to other people like opinion or something which helped me to change in the positive way. So I was be open to decide to take action on something which I think that it's good for me. So I decided to take redirection, let's say, because I was a person who I think that this is what I have, this is what I know, this is what is my path. I cannot like change it, and I try a lot of things in 2023 until I find my way. So if I didn't change myself back then, I didn't decide to change, so I will be struggling forward. And this is why I think the people need to change if you want to change your life. If I didn't change myself, I will not see any change in my life. And this is very real. Then what I do is I adjust, I start to reflect what I did the change on myself, and I start to adjust and then reflect, adjust, and so on. So this is like the process what I am talking about, because I want people to understand the first idea. And again, it's not about what's happening to you outside. It's happening what happening inside of you. If we can start to work on your inside things, about your inside mind, inside feelings, inside even, there are a part of it which I talk about it over and over with people. There are something called uh, childhood trauma. And now I am collaborating with a lady, which I know her for like few months now, but she is amazing, and she is a psychologist. And I thought to her that I think that I work with people on the mindset, on the mind shift, and I want you to work on them, on the trauma of childhood, because childhood trauma can actually block you to have the life what you have. And I go through it also in my changing process, which I'm now like writing my ebook. I I have the deadline this year to make it happen, the art of changing, because I take also the childhood healing trauma, which I didn't know that I have it, because many adults don't know that they have a childhood trauma. If you heal it, you can change it, okay, and release it. You can change your outcome of life. It's not science fiction. It's something real. That's what I tell to people. Everything is around the energy inside, about I believe in energies, I believe in the mind, because everything in our mind is reflecting to our body, and our body is reflecting to our energy, and our energy will attract uh, our results in our lives. So this is also is important to work on it. Even you say I don't have any problems, I don't think it's everything outside me. No, it's not outside you. And I'm very grateful actually in this moment that I had the challenging time in 2022 to push me to change myself, because I tell people that I was in a position that I cannot like fix it anymore. I just need to change it from scratch, like change myself from scratch. Even from my outside is still look the same, but my inside and my mind is different. And many people told me this. How you know that the change what you did is actually is working, that the people who knows you will tell you, well, I think that you change, you grown more than 2 years or 3 years I know you. And this is how, yeah, how you know that you change. I work a lot also I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of self-talk. I do a lot of affirmation. I do a lot of visualization. All this stuff, I believe in it, and I believe it's like the most important things what's happened to me, to work on myself, and I changed a lot. And the last couple of months, is what's happened after this change, and I will tell you because I want to empowering you to start to decide today to change. I can help you as well. If you need me to help you to go through this change, let me know. We can have a discussion about it. It's happened to me that last couple of months, from the beginning of this year, after 2023 was for me very messy, ups and down. Until now, I start finding my direction, because I already was open to receive what life wants to me to be on this track. If I don't go through what I did in 2022, and if I don't change myself, I will not attract what I am attracting today. So I literally changed a lot of things. In the last couple of 2 years was the most like powerful changing than like 10 years ago. So it's powerful, and I want everyone to change. I don't want the people to say to me that it's not I cannot change anything. It's not possible. I am not clever. It's like limited self belief. I'm not so good as you are. All this stuff is nonsense word for me, because I have a proof. I have proof that everyone can change. Every adults can change, but they need to decide, and they need to work on themselves. They need to be patient about this process, because it's this process, not overnight. So yes, this is the topic of today, and I think that many people wants me to go through more about life topics and relationships. Last time I put something about relationships, and there are a lot of questions, and people wants to go this because they know me that I am more in the health and relationships, and of course the money come after that, because these two things are the most important pillars or a priority in my life, and I think should be in any life of any one of you. And then the money will come and go, but the relationships and the health are very important, and especially yourself, you are the very important one here. So I hope that I give you some kind of things, and push you to try to change your lifestyle. If you are not happy in your life, if you want to improve something in your life, you can change it. If you need my help, you can send me a message. You can find me on the LinkedIn, on Facebook, on business WhatsApp is the most easiest way to contact me, because I'm there all the time in my working hours. So I can help you to change your results, and we can have discussion, and I can somehow direct you. Thank you for today's. You are here. Who is here? And if you have any questions, and sorry. Yes, and see you next time. Thank you.